Hello, and today we're going to take a look at how to do Infotrac source cards and note cards. This should not be that difficult if you somewhat understood the Info-Hio, and if you struggle with the Info-Hio, this would be good practice because they're much the same. I've set up a few things, and seeing as how we've done this before, I'm hoping we could cut this down to 2 or 3 videos at the most. So on your file that I've shared with you, the remote learning, you will see the Info-Hio practice like here. Infotrac source card 1 for flaking out, note card for flaking out, source card for bye-bye, and note card for bye-bye. And what I've done is I've found a couple of other articles to run as samples for you. And to kind of get us started, I put some of the things on here already. Now, you're going to find these things just the way you did before on this MLA Quick Guide. Now, there's 2 that we're going to be using today. The first one is Infotrac articles and magazines. There's also one on your paper for scholarly journals. We don't have any of those today. That would be one where if you're questioning whether it's a magazine or a journal, see me and I'll gladly help you with that. Also, we'll be looking at Infotrac articles in newspapers. I also put one on here for proprietary material, and that basically means it's things that they own. If you remember when we did the ACT research, you guys found a lot of articles that they wrote that were kind of like almost encyclopedia articles. So that's what those would be. And again, if you're unsure while we're working on these, just come and see me. All right. The first one, I've got this article right here. It's called Video Days. Now, when they print these out or when you share them to Google Docs, it'll have a lot of information up here. Some of it's important, some of it's not. There's the title, there's the author, there's the date it was published, here's the name of the magazine. Publisher's not important, document type, length, lexile, none of that stuff is really important. More importantly, and making it easier for you, is at the bottom, it will create a source citation. So like I did with the other one, I am going to copy this, and then I'm just going to move it over to the other file because that will hopefully save me some time. And so let me paste it in here. All right. Now, looking at the sample for Infotrac magazine. Last name, comma, first name, period. Article title and quotes with a period. Name of the magazine, and that should be italicized. Oops. And then you have date of publication and the pages. And if that all looks familiar, because that is exactly the way it looked on the Info-Hio that we did. So I'm just going to pull their stuff up because they have some of it right. Last name, comma, first name, period of the author. Video Days, the title in quotes with a period. New York Times Magazine. All right, we're going to italicize that. They have put a comma after it. Get rid of it. Shouldn't be there. 1 March abbreviated 2000. Very nice. They put a comma. When you look down here, between the date of publication and the pages, you have a colon. So we need to fix that. All right. These online programs for doing this are great. They save you some time, but they always make a ton of mistakes. So you can't just rely on those unless your teacher or professor doesn't care. Some don't. Many do. All right. So there we go. We have 1 March 2020. We put the colon. We put a 7 for the page. Don't know what the L is. Get rid of it. There is a period. The next thing you have, according to this, would be the Student Resource Center Silver. That's the name of the database, if there's a database. All right. And in this case, there looks to be one, Gale in Context High School. All right. So since we have a database, we're going to go ahead and italicize that. Okay. Down here, we have Student Resource Center Silver. That is the database. Okay, the name of it. After that, we should have a period. So we put a period. Then this again should look very similar to what we had before. We have web period. There is no anything else that goes there. There is no EBSCO host, right? Like we had in the other one, because this is a different program. So after that,